top Russian and Saudi officials meeting in Moscow today to discuss the oil market amid escalating tensions in the Middle East. Are fears about demand destruction overdone? We want to bring in Yahoo Finance's Ines Ferre, very closely tracks the oil and energy market for us. Ines, what can you tell us?
Yeah, Shauna. Well, this comes on a day when Russia is holding its Russian Energy Week. That's today through Friday. And so officials are meeting and talking about what's been happening in the Middle East, excuse me, the oil markets. And also Vladimir Putin, President Putin, speaking at the forum, talking about the Israel-Hamas conflict. And if that expands, he said that it will impact logistics, insurance, and freight costs. And he said that that's inevitable. He also spoke about the steps that Russia and Saudi Arabia have taken to stabilize the oil markets. That means those supply restrictions. He said that the oil market is balanced thanks to OPEC Plus, the production cuts that OPEC Plus has taken this year. And he said that more may be needed, further steps may be needed next year. He was asked if OPEC Plus production cuts would be extended through 2024. As far as the oil prices are concerned, look, you are looking at Brent crude that's down more than 2% right now. Remember that on Monday, you saw Brent crude up more than 4%, and on WTI down 2.8%. So Andy Lippo of Lippo Oil Associates has talked about this, that right now the fighting contained, it shouldn't disrupt the oil markets. But the big question is, if somehow Iran were to be involved with this, or targets in Iran were to be involved, then you would have a problem, because Iran exports its oil to China, and this is all part of the global oil market. So he is predicting that if there would be some involvement of Iran in the future, then if this were to expand, then you would see oil prices go higher. And the other big important factor is the Strait of Hormuz, and that is where much of oil goes through around in the Middle East. So if that were to close, you would see a big spike in oil because of that. And that's why Vladimir Putin also today at the Russian Energy Week spoke about that. If the fighting expands, you can expect to see prices go higher.
All right. Yahoo Finance's own Ines Ferre tracking all of the movements, especially around that Energy Week International Forum there. Ines, appreciate it.